Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna paint a very tiny mini acrylic landscape based on a volcano in Japan, up north in Hokkaido. I used to work in a ski field for about 4 years, 4 winters, and lots of my friends and former colleagues that are still out there, they are having the best time of their life with infinite amounts of snow to go snowboarding and skiing. And but no tourism because it's 2020, and 2020 is like lockdown and no one can go anywhere. So I've been seeing all of those photos and made me miss the place a little bit. So I thought, you know, for one of these final paintings of 2020, I'm gonna do a tiny painting of Mount Yotei, the volcano, and yeah, reminisce a little bit about the year maybe. I don't know, it's gonna be a quick one. So what I'm doing is I grab a little bit of blue and rose, a little bit of brown, mix it in, just a tiny touch of brown on, mostly blue, mostly rose, and painted a very dark sky. I thought it was a little bit too dark, so I grabbed a little bit of white and blending medium and just going over with, you know, added that to the same color mix and work my way up and down across the canvas. Let the blending medium do its job and blend those colors together. You get all these very cool dream-like streaks in the sky with maybe there's a little streak of cloud here and there and some of that darker color still shining through. And with that same dulled down color with the white mixed in and that sky color, we get this very muted gray. And with that muted gray, I am just laying in the shape of our volcano here. And I wanted the color of this volcano to be kind of similar to the sky color of the horizon line, because that kind of indicates or hints that this thing is very far away. And if this thing looks very far away but still takes up most of the canvas, it kind of gives the impression that it's huge. And this particular volcano, Mount Yotei, is kind of huge. So I feel like we did a pretty good job of putting that in there. Also making sure that there's some of this like misty white just at the very base of that volcano, very soft edges, like there's no clear line of where the white starts and stops and the gray starts. And we want to keep that in there because that also helps give that indication of distance. And as we get to the foreground, we want things to become a little bit darker, and just with some strokes going right across the canvas left and right. Not really paying too much attention of the lay of the land. It kind of shapes itself when you wiggle that brush left and right. Going in with, similar to our sky color, just mixing up some blue, some purple, some rose, a little bit of brown in there too. And a very thin brush, I start putting in these trees. And one thing I'm really conscious about is that I kind of wanted these trees to maybe funnel the eye into the center towards that volcano. So we're starting off over on the sides with our biggest trees, and then as we work our way in, I'm gonna make these trees kind of go smaller and smaller. Also, I'm not really reloading my brush that much, which means that there's less paint on the brush, which mixes in with kind of like background color, which is still wet from the blending medium, makes them fade into the background a little bit. And this is a super quick and easy way to make those trees appear further away, because they're just not as saturated. They're not as dark, or not as, you know, they kind of fade into the background. They turn more gray as the paint on your brush kind of depletes, I'd say. Put a couple of small ones here and there in between these trees. And right now we've already got that effect of like maybe there's like this pathway in the middle, really drawing the eye in towards the big volcano in the background. Grabbing a bit of pure white here just to layer in that path, and just put a tiny bit of snow highlight on top to complete this painting. That was a quick one. I hope you all enjoyed. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and then have an awesome Christmas, everybody. We will catch you maybe in 2020. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time for another video, but we'll see. For now, thank you all for hanging out, and we will see you on the next episode. See you later, y'all.